Sigma males are often described as independent, strategic, and highly observant individuals who choose their own path instead of following trends or seeking constant attention. They are known for their intelligence, yet they rarely display it in an obvious or showy way. Instead, they often appear quiet, detached, or even a little clueless in certain situations. But this appearance is rarely the full story. This choice to seem uninterested or unaware is a deliberate tactic, and it serves them well. By not putting their intelligence on display, Sigma males avoid unnecessary competition, reduce the risk of becoming a target, and gain valuable opportunities to learn more about the people and situations around them. Acting clueless does not mean they are pretending to be less capable than they are in all aspects of life. It simply means they choose to keep certain observations, thoughts, or abilities to themselves until the time is right. This subtle, under-the-radar approach allows them to outthink and outmaneuver others without anyone realizing it until much later. In many social or professional environments, those who appear highly confident or openly intelligent often attract challenges from others who want to test them. This can lead to wasted energy, unnecessary conflicts, and distraction from their true goals. Sigma males avoid this trap by keeping their strategies and abilities hidden. They allow others to underestimate them, knowing that it will give them an advantage later on. This style of intelligence is not about deception for selfish gain. It is about patience and positioning. Sigma males prefer to observe quietly, take in information, and plan their moves carefully. They know that by staying unnoticed, they can often achieve more than if they were loudly competing for recognition. In this video, we will explore 6 specific reasons why Sigma males outsmart everyone while secretly acting clueless. Each reason reveals how their quiet, strategic approach helps them succeed in ways that more direct or aggressive tactics cannot. Reason number 1. They gather information without drawing attention. When a Sigma male appears distracted or disengaged, most people assume he isn't paying close attention. This is exactly the impression he wants to give. In reality, he is often listening carefully, watching body language, and processing information that others overlook. People tend to speak more freely around someone they believe is not fully engaged. They reveal details, opinions, and even secrets they might otherwise keep to themselves. By keeping his reactions minimal, the Sigma male creates a space where others feel safe to share without realizing how much they are revealing. This ability to gather information quietly gives Sigma males a strong advantage. While others are busy trying to speak the loudest or prove their point, he is collecting data that will allow him to make better decisions later. He notices patterns in behavior, inconsistencies in stories, and subtle signals that can indicate someone's true intentions. From a strategic standpoint, this is similar to how an undercover investigator works, blending into the environment, avoiding attention, and allowing others to act naturally so their true nature is revealed. In many situations, the person who knows the most is not the one doing the most talking, but the one asking the right questions and listening closely. This habit also helps Sigma males avoid mistakes. By taking the time to gather all the facts before acting, they reduce the risk of making a decision based on incomplete or misleading information. They know that in many situations, the advantage goes to the one who listens the longest and speaks the last. Over time, this approach means that when they finally make a move, it is well-informed, precise, and far more effective than the rushed actions of those who underestimated them. Reason number 2. They use underestimation as a strategic advantage. Most people do not view being underestimated as a good thing, but Sigma males see it as one of their greatest advantages. When others assume they are not paying attention, not capable, or not interested, they tend to lower their guard. This creates openings that the Sigma male can use to his benefit. In competitive environments, being seen as a serious threat can make others defensive and aggressive. They may withhold information, create obstacles, or try to undermine you before you can act. Sigma males avoid becoming a target for this kind of behavior by allowing people to think they are less capable than they truly are. This tactic is effective because it gives Sigma males more room to maneuver. They can gather resources, make connections, and plan strategies without interference. By the time others realize what they are capable of, it is often too late to block their progress. From a psychological perspective, this works because people naturally relax around those they see as harmless or unthreatening. They may speak more openly. By using underestimation strategically, Sigma males can avoid unnecessary battles, conserve their energy, and strike only when the conditions are most favorable. It's a method that allows them to win without having to constantly fight for recognition or defend their position. Reason number 3. They observe more than they speak. In a world where many people feel the need to talk constantly to prove their value, Sigma males stand out by doing the opposite. They speak less and observe more, and this habit is one of their most effective tools for outsmarting others while appearing harmless. Speaking less allows them to avoid revealing too much about their thoughts, plans, or intentions. The less others know, the harder it is for anyone to use that information against them. At the same time, silence gives them more opportunities to study their surroundings, analyze conversations, and notice details others miss. Observation is more than just looking. It's paying attention to patterns, timing, and emotional shifts. Sigma males often notice the small changes in tone, posture, or choice of words that reveal more than what is being openly said. They can detect when someone is nervous, lying, or hiding something simply because they have trained themselves to notice the subtleties of human behavior. By staying quiet, they also encourage others to fill the silence. People are often uncomfortable with pauses in conversation and will start talking more to fill the gap. In doing so, they may reveal things they did not intend to share. The Sigma male collects this information without having to ask direct questions or raise suspicion. From a tactical perspective, this approach minimizes risk. Speaking less means fewer opportunities to make mistakes or say something that could be twisted or misinterpreted. Instead, Sigma males let others expose their own weaknesses while they remain in control of their image. This pattern of careful observation and selective speech means that when a Sigma male finally decides to speak, his words carry more weight. People listen because they know he only speaks when he has something worth saying. That level of respect is another form of influence, allowing him to steer situations without appearing to dominate them. Reason number 4, they allow others to overplay their hands. One of the most subtle yet powerful strategies Sigma males use is giving others enough space and freedom to make mistakes. By acting disinterested or clueless, they encourage people to reveal too much, take unnecessary risks, or overcommit to a course of action. In competitive or tense situations, people often rush to prove themselves. They show their strategies, display their resources, or boast about their achievements before it's wise to do so. Sigma males understand this tendency and use it to their advantage. When others believe the Sigma male is not paying attention or lacks the skill to compete, they feel safe exposing their moves. In a workplace, this might mean revealing a project plan too early. In personal relationships, it could mean showing hidden intentions or making overconfident statements. The Sigma male patiently allows this to happen, all the while taking mental notes. By the time the other person realizes their mistake, it's often too late to recover. The Sigma male can step in with a counter move that seems effortless, but is actually the result of careful observation and timing. From a psychological point of view, people often feel the need to prove their superiority when they believe they are dealing with someone who is beneath them. This can lead to reckless decisions. Sigma males avoid the temptation to correct them or show their true hand too soon, knowing that the longer they wait, the more likely it is that the other person will overplay their position. This method works because it combines patience with precise action. Sigma males don't try to control every move in the game. They simply wait for the right moment when their opponent has made themselves vulnerable. At that point, a single well-placed action can change the entire situation in their favor. Reason number 5. They save energy for the right moment. Sigma males understand that not every battle is worth fighting, and not every situation requires their full effort. This ability to save energy and focus only on what matters is a big part of why they consistently outsmart others. Many people waste time and resources trying to prove themselves in every conversation, meeting, or challenge. They jump into debates, take on unnecessary responsibilities, and spend energy on situations that offer little in return. Sigma males take the opposite approach. They stay quiet and conserve their resources until they see a clear opportunity where their action will have maximum impact. By doing this, they maintain the stamina and mental clarity needed for critical moments. When others are drained from constant effort, the Sigma male is still sharp, focused, and ready to act. This is especially. They allow others to tire themselves out while they remain steady and prepared. From an outside perspective, this can make them seem uninvolved or even lazy. But when the key moment arrives, whether it's a negotiation point, a chance to take the lead, or a sudden crisis, they step in with decisive action that changes the course of events. This is not just efficiency, it's strategy. By refusing to waste their energy on meaningless battles, Sigma males ensure that when they do act, they can give their full focus and strength. That level of precision is what allows them to consistently come out ahead while still appearing as though they were barely involved until the end. Reason number 6. They play the long game. Perhaps the most powerful advantage Sigma males have is their ability to think in terms of the long game. While many people focus on short-term wins and instant gratification, Sigma males are patient and strategic. They understand that true success often requires time, planning, and the willingness to wait for the right opportunities. Playing the long game means they are not distracted by small losses or temporary setbacks. Instead, they see these as part of a larger process. If they lose a small battle today, but position themselves for a greater victory tomorrow, they consider it a win. This mindset keeps them from reacting emotionally to every challenge and allows them to stay focused on their ultimate goals. In relationships, careers, and personal ambitions, Sigma males make decisions based on where they want to be years from now, not just what will feel good in the moment. They choose their alliances carefully, invest in their skills over time, and remain committed to their values even when it would be easier to take shortcuts. This patience can be mistaken for passivity by those who don't understand their methods. But while others are rushing ahead without a plan, the Sigma male is laying the groundwork for a move that will have far greater impact later. When that moment comes, the results can seem sudden and unexpected to everyone else, but to the Sigma male, it is simply the payoff of years of preparation. From a tactical standpoint, the long game also gives them an advantage in dealing with rivals. While others may burn themselves out trying to achieve quick dominance, Sigma males quietly watch, wait, and position themselves to step in when the competition has weakened or made critical mistakes. This approach is also a form of protection. By not rushing into every opportunity, they avoid the traps and risks that come with moving too fast. They choose their moments carefully, ensuring that when they commit, they do so from a position of strength. In the end, playing the long game allows Sigma males to outsmart not just individuals, but entire systems. They understand that patience and preparation are often more powerful than speed and aggression, and are willing to wait as long as it takes to achieve their vision. Sigma males often appear quiet, detached, or even slightly clueless to those who don't know them well. But as we've seen, this appearance is rarely accidental. It is a deliberate strategy that allows them to gather information unnoticed, use underestimation to their advantage, observe more than they speak, let others overplay their hands, conserve their energy for the right moment, and play the long game. These 6 reasons show that their intelligence is not about showing off or competing for attention. It's about positioning themselves to win without unnecessary effort or conflict. They understand that in many situations, the person who appears the least threatening can actually be the most prepared. Their methods may not appeal to everyone. Some people prefer a more direct, aggressive style, and there are situations where that can work. But Sigma males prove that patience, observation, and timing can be just as powerful, often more so, when used correctly. This is why they can appear to be on the sidelines while events unfold, only to suddenly step forward with the perfect move at exactly the right moment. To those who weren't paying attention, it can seem like luck. But for the Sigma male, it is the result of careful planning and deliberate restraint. The key lesson here is that intelligence isn't always loud, and the smartest person in the room isn't always the one doing the most talking. Sometimes, the one who says the least, waits the longest, and acts with precision is the one who wins in the end. Sigma males embody this principle, showing that there is great power in appearing clueless while actually being 3 steps ahead. Whether in work, relationships, or personal growth, their approach offers a reminder that rushing to prove yourself can often do more harm than good. By choosing when and how to reveal their abilities, Sigma males maintain control, avoid unnecessary battles, and set themselves up for lasting success.